He was the fiercest warrior in Quraysh. When he heard what happened to his nephew, he stormed into the haram with fire in his eyes, and that moment changed history. When the Quraysh delegation failed to bring back the Muslims from Abyssinia, they returned furious. Their frustration turned into even more brutality toward the few Muslims left in Mecca. Most believers had migrated. Those who remained either belonged to noble families or lived under someone's protection, and even then, they weren't safe. But amidst this darkness, a powerful light appeared. Hamzah ibn Abdul Muttalib, the Prophet's uncle, accepted Islam. It was late in the 6th year of prophethood, most likely in the month of Dhul-Hijjah. Hamzah was not just any man. He was a respected warrior, older than the Prophet by a couple of years, and had grown up playing alongside him. They were milk brothers, having both nursed from Thuwayba. Though not yet a Muslim, Hamzah deeply admired the Prophet. His daily routine was simple. He'd leave at dawn with his bow and arrows for hunting. At sunset, he'd visit the Kaaba, greet the Quraysh elders, and socialize. That was until one evening, everything changed. As he returned from a hunt, a slave woman ran to him and told him what had just happened. Abu Jahl had insulted the Prophet, cursed him, and even struck him on the head with a stone, causing blood to flow. The Prophet had quietly walked away without retaliation. Hearing this, Hamzah was enraged. Without a second thought, he stormed into the haram, went straight to Abu Jahl, and struck him with his bow, saying, "You insult my nephew? I too follow his religion. Hit me back if you dare." This stunned the Quraysh. Fearing a civil war between Banu Makhzum and Banu Hashim, Abu Jahl quickly admitted, "Leave Abu Amara alone. I truly did insult his nephew badly." At first, Hamzah's declaration was driven by tribal honor and fury. But later that night, doubts crept into his heart. Had he truly abandoned the religion of his forefathers? He spent the whole night in thought, and then certainty came. Hamzah went to Dar al-Arqam, where the Muslims secretly gathered. He told the Prophet, "I've taken revenge on Abu Jahl for you." The Prophet replied, "Uncle, I would be truly happy if you embraced Islam." And Hamzah did just that. He uttered the Shahada. He was the 39th Muslim, and only 3 days later, the 40th would be Umar ibn al-Khattab. With Hamzah's conversion, the Prophet now had a powerful protector. The Quraysh began to realize that Islam was no longer a movement of the weak. It had the strength of lions.